I am still wearing my mask in the airport. Can't take water on the plane, but you get thirsty. Hands are a little dry. They took my Giovanni. I cannot believe that it took my video like so long to upload. Welcome back to part 2 of my travel wars. It's just an essential way of packing without the stress, without things spilling all over into your luggage. I have my tea. It is very good. Detox tea is great, especially when you're traveling because we don't eat right. We're constantly meeting with people and eating out. We do not eat right. So I wanted to make sure that I got my detox tea in me. Hands are a little dry, so I always carry my lotion. I know I look a little different. Yeah, my hair looks more curly. I cannot believe that it took my video like so long to upload. So I decided to wash my hair. It's still up, it's still clipped. However, you can see that my strands are not as bushy. So we are going to talk about all of the essentials that I personally love from Amazon that you most definitely should consider. You don't have to, but consider taking with you when you travel. So let's get into that. Well, first, let me just say, anytime you get any type of travel sizes, you know how when you're in the hotel and you get those little travel sizes of body wash, lotion, conditioner, any of that type of stuff. Or when you buy something, you get little travels. Really want to find yourself a storage place and put all those travel things that you've collected over time through gifts, through, like I said, hotel stays. This is the time for travel sizes. That's the whole purpose of a travel size. They are going to come in so handy. You will thank me later. Check it out. I love Dior. And when I purchase items from Dior, they always give me something miniature, face wash and serum and all of that. I don't use it. I put it aside for when I'm going to travel because I know stuff like this, godsend. So let me just tell you some of the things that I put in. Now, of course, I can't link the Dior stuff, but you know how to get there. However, all the little things that I can link, I will link. Most of them are Amazon finds, very good finds. Some of them are very old, so I may not be able to get the exact same thing, but I'll definitely be able to get something in close comparison with what I have and, you know, show you some things. Maybe some things I have you're not using that you're curious about. That's why we're here. Of course, I have my toothbrush, bamboo toothbrush. I do have a cover for it. I don't know where it is, but I will link covers. I keep my toothbrush in here because these are my face essentials. The bag is really, really nice. Any type of bag that you have that is sturdy and durable. This is a really thick like linen, but I have all sorts of bags that we can talk about. That too, though. Most of the time, those bags come in handy. You may get something that you ordered from Amazon and you get these little bags. You got to save them. I'll show it to you later in the video, but you got to save them because they come in handy with your jewelry pieces, your rings, your earrings. It's just an essential way of packing without the stress, without things spilling all over into your luggage. It's just more convenient to have storage areas for your luggage. This bag, of course, I have my toothpaste, a travel, which the only time I use it is when I'm traveling, and a lot of this stuff will stay in the bag. So when I'm ready to travel, I just grab it because these are the extras that I don't use daily, so they stay in the bag. I have a tongue scratcher. A lot of people do not use this because they buy one of those toothbrushes that have the scratchy on the other side. I don't like that. Each and every time I try to use it, I gag. And I gag. This works so much better. I particularly love to use a tongue scratcher every morning because, of course, most of the bacteria is on your tongue, at the back of your tongue from sleeping all night or from something that you've eaten. Even when you brush your teeth, you are still producing bacteria. So the first thing you should do when you wake up in the morning is get rid of the bacteria, get rid of the toxins, and that's the way I do it. I got that from Amazon. I will find the link for that as well as the bamboo toothbrush. I have my Dior samples. So when I order from Dior, they always send me these great samples. This is not a sample. This is my Dior serum. This is not a travel size. I did purchase this. However, the face wash that was given to me, as well as some other serum. Now, what I add to the bag is I always wash my face with this little scrubby. I actually have 3. It came in a 3-pack. And it has really good grooves for washing your face in a circular motion. I like the little handle here so you're not touching your face. So I'm going to link that because that can be found on Amazon as well. I probably got them from places like Target or Walmart, but I'll link them. And then, when you're in your neighborhood, you can try to look for them. I also put in here, I have this Chanel lipstick only because it's a neutral. I like to, after I wash my face, after I treat it, I like to do a neutral. Now, I did wash my face this morning with my products, and I have on the serum. I do not have any makeup on, mostly because I am in the house. I'm not going anywhere, and even sometimes when I do go somewhere, I don't always put makeup on. I like that natural glow, and it's good. It's really good for your skin to give it a break from the makeup. So unless I'm doing a really nice photo shoot where I'm showing off some outfits and I need to, take some footage for my social media, I won't wear makeup. Okay? So that's in here. Also, I have this little Givenchy. It's a lotion that was a trial size given to me with some Givenchy that I purchased. And then I have this little spongy that you use like when you're putting makeup on or whatever. Sometimes I use it to apply my serum, but it tends to you waste most of it when you put it on here. So I just kind of just dab and then just kind of wipe it in everywhere. So that is what is in this little Dior travel bag that's stored away from everything, and the only time I grab it is when I'm traveling. So that's something to consider when you are thinking of packing. Keep those travels, all of them, the body wash, the lotion, the conditioners, the shampoo, just keep them. You can't take your big bulky items that you're used to using. Now, some will get the little travel sprays and bottles and put your own products in them, and that very well can work too. But it's your personal choice. So if you have travel sitting around, why not use them? Why not use them? Why not? I've already mentioned my face wash. So let's talk, and I'm not going in any order. You've seen my chaos. There's a lot over here. So I'm just kind of picking and grabbing all of the things that are near me, putting them to the side so I can make sure that I give you all of the essentials that I know make traveling a lot easier for me. Cup. Can't take water on the plane, but you get thirsty. And I personally would like my own cup. I would rather, when I get coffee and they put it in the little plastic or styrofoam cups, I put it in here, my tea, my anything, any beverages. I just get these cups from Starbucks. This is a Starbucks cup. They don't cost much, but you can get any type of cup. It doesn't have to be a Starbucks cup. I'm just telling you, get a cup, make sure it's empty, because you're just going to take it along with you and you're going to put it in your essential tote that we talked about. Also, I got this last year in a Christmas card from a good friend of mine. And basically what it is, it just keeps your beverage from being too hot against your hands. So I'll link something like that, similar, only because that was a gift, so I don't have it. That is something you should take with you. You already know about the sanitizer. Everybody know about the sanitizer. What I do recommend is you buy a sanitizer with a moisturizer. There's so much alcohol in sanitizers. Our hands are really, they're starting to age. And hands are one of the first things that start to age. So you want to kind of keep them hydrated as much as possible. So I make sure that when I'm looking for a sanitizer, it is one that has moisturizer in it. And this is just like a little Walmart brand. Paid like $2 for it. It has moisturizer in it, and that's the key. Still want to have your own moisturizer, you know, just to keep at your hands, especially when it's cold. Oh my God, I'm in the cold weather right now. I have put lotion on more than I have probably in the past 2 or 3 months being at home in the desert. Don't like my lotions to have smells because I wear perfume. But especially when you are on a plane, so many different scents. It's too much. The space is too confined for that. So be mindful of the scent when you buy your lotions or your sanitizer. Talked about the detox tea. I always keep a couple of bags in my bag because you can always ask for hot water when you're on the plane. Depending on which airline you're on, you might have to pay for that coffee. So if worse come to worse, if you're a tea drinker, bring a tea bag and just say, look, I am not paying $3.50 for a coffee. Are you kidding me? No. So worst come to worst, just bring you a tea bag so you can get you some hot water, girl or guy. Have to carry my mask. You want to carry your mask. I got this cute little Versace mask. I don't even know where or when I got it, but when I'm in the airport, I wear my mask, okay? And I'm cute. It's cute. Oh, Lord. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Yeah. So I am still wearing my mask in the airport. I am still wearing my mask in the supermarket. Any place that draws a crowd, I am wearing my mask. Have I had COVID? No, I wasn't diagnosed. However, I've been sick. RSV, I don't know. The flu, I don't know. COVID, I don't know. I just know I was sick. I was down for weeks. It was horrible. I don't ever want to feel that way again. And I got all my shots. So I mask up anytime there is a crowd. That was such a horrible feeling of not being able to move the way that you normally move. Oh God, no. So I don't want to get sick. So that's why I still carry my mask. And I got a couple of them with me, you know, just in case, you know, I need to change it up a little bit. Yep. The next thing I'm going to talk about is, which you saw this in my last video, I travel with my utensils. Yes, I do. True story. I was using a plastic fork to eat. I think it was a salad from I want to say salad works. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It was a salad. It was a really good salad. So good that I bit the fork. I think I swallowed the piece of plastic because I didn't realize it until I went to pick up more and I noticed that the fork was chipped. I was so sick. I thought I was going to throw up. I just like didn't want the salad anymore. No. So that was it for me. I decided it was time to travel with my own utensils. Look how beautiful. Blue is my favorite color. I love blue. Any kind of blue. So these come in different colors. I've had it for a few years now, so there may be some wear on it. I'm probably going to get another one. People can't believe that I travel with, when I pull these out, they're looking at me like, whatever, it is what it is. But let me tell you what comes in my little pack. So there's a spoon, very long spoon. I love this shiny look. Of course, there is a knife. There is a fork, very long fork, pointy, good for picking up items. I have chopsticks. I eat with chopsticks. If I order Chinese food, I eat with chopsticks. So anytime I order Chinese food, I always get chopsticks. So this was just perfect for me to have my own personal chopsticks. And then there's straws. So you get your straw that is straight, you know, the typical straight straw. And then you get the one that has a little curve in it. They're both really, really nice. They are stainless steel. So even though I've had this for about, I want to say 4 years maybe, it's still holding up very, very well. There's a little bit of scratching there I see on the knife, but for the most part, it's in great condition. And as I stated, there were multiple colors. I didn't pay that much for it. I'm going to link it down for you so you can see the one that I have. And then if you just, you know, scroll around a little bit on Amazon, you'll see different ones. But this is a game changer. On to the next. Okay, I need to slow down. I have so much to do that I feel that I'm rushing. I do not want to rush. So I'm going to go slow, but hurry up. I recommend taking journals. So you want your journal, a good journal, just to write stuff in, just daily. I am a writer, so I'm always going to have a journal with me. I will link something similar. This is a leather, it's just all blank pages. There's nothing fancy. You have your little separator so you can keep track. I like it because of leather exterior, so it's, you know, very sturdy. You also want to take with you a calendar. Even though you're on vacation or business, life still happens. You know, you might have a bill that has to be paid, or maybe you want to set some new goals or something for the new year coming up. Whatever the case, get yourself a really nice calendar. I'll link some. I always go to Barnes and Nobles because they have great calendars. Your calendar is your personality, so whether you want stickers or you want a weekly or a monthly or you want a to-do section, it's all based on your personality and your character. I recommend motivational journal because we are cyclic beings, you know, we all process through cycles. So does the moon. So when I'm away, I like to be in constant contact with the cycles of the moon phases and write down how I'm feeling. You know, this book, I will link it because it's for women. It's great for learning about yourself and just being thankful and grateful for things and just checking in with yourself on a daily just through writing. So this is a really good journal that I'm going to make sure that I link for you. I'm going to move on to the bags. Since we did discuss those in the last video, let me talk a little bit about what I have in them. Things that you don't want rolling around in your luggage, or things that you want to be able to get to very easily. You want to take your earrings off because you want to lay down. You want a little bag to put them in. You just don't want to throw them in your bag. You can. I've done it, and I've lost a lot too because of it. So we don't want to do that. So let's talk about just little bags. I bought some Stuart Weitzman sandals. They had some beading on it. They gave me some extra beading. I took the beading out, put it in my jewelry box. I kept the bag. Satin felt bags, just bags that I've collected over the years for items that I've purchased. I hold on to them. I don't throw them out because these are the type of bags that you want to store your jewelry in. Designer bags. I'm traveling with my belt, my YSL belt, so I have to have the bag. Pocketbooks have bags, shoes have bags, jewelry don't come with the bags. Some of the designers, most of the designers do, but not all jewelry. They'll come with boxes and all, and you just want to make sure that your jewelry is preserved. Put them in little bags, and then I put them in the bigger bag for storing. Another bag, my favorite, because I like a bling, bling, bling. This bag goes in my tote, and it just has a lot of essentials. I'll put my sanitizer in here. I'll put a hair clip because you never know when I'll need to clip up my hair. If my hair is in my face too much, I may clip it up and then stick this in it, you know, sometimes. It depends, you know. But I do like to have a clip for that. Your lotion can be in here. Your lip gloss can be here. Anything that you need to get to very easily, you want to put in a little bag and inside your tote. Another thing that I don't travel without, I love a sparkle. It's coconut, a little bit of a scent to it, but I just like to spray it on. You might start to see the sparkles a little bit. See the sparkles? I love that. I love that. I love that. It's got a nice fresh scent. So it's coconut, but it's a fresh scent. I take this everywhere I go. It is by Bath and Body Works, and I always buy the miniatures. So when those miniatures go on sale, I jump on that. The travel times, that's all you can take with you. Maybe I sprayed a little too much. Okay, let's take the clip out. Let's bring my hair back. Yeah, I think I sprayed a little too much. It kind of went down. Yeah. Okay. So we are still on bags. Ooh. I collected a lot of little bags from Ipsy. I used to get samples sent to me on a monthly basis. I no longer subscribe to that service. However, I did get some really nice bags, and that's what I use. So I like a waterproof type of bag to put my little facial pad. These are Christian Dior. I have some Chanel ones. You don't have to go that fancy. CVS got them for $2.99. The Chanel box of 100 is $20, and I think the Christian Dior box is $20 for 100. I just like them, but you don't have to go all out doing the most. I always do the most, but I can afford it too. So that's that. I also will put my Dior makeup, which is, this is a great travel makeup. So it has everything. It's got your bronzer. It's got stuff for the eyes. It's got some blushes here. And then down here, we got some lipstick. So you can go very neutral all the way over to the reds. And then there's brushes down here that I think fell out into the bag. This is a one-stop shop, basically, for If I do decide to go out, maybe I just want to put just a little bit of something on, so I take that with me. I do have a bigger bag. I got this from Estee Lauder. It is the cutest. Just like when you're traveling country to country and you get your little stamps in your passport book, that's what this is. It's sort of like a passport stamp book kind of a bag. Very, very nice. I love the weight of it. I love the material. I got this as a free gift for something that I purchased from them last year. I can't even fit both of my hands over top of it because it's so big. So I put my bigger items in here that I don't necessarily need to get to right away, like my makeup, sunscreen. I already have some on. I don't need to get to my corrector right away because I already have some on. My pencil for my lashes, any type of sprays that I have to keep my makeup in place. So all of that stuff that requires an hour to put together, this goes in my checked baggage. I only take with me in the smaller bag the essentials that I need right now, or while I'm in the airport, or while I'm on the plane. Another bag, I don't know where I got this from. I want to say Etsy, I don't know, but I keep all of my bags stored in one place. I have ones that are sheer, I have ones that are felt, and I have ones that are like a linen type of material. And I didn't buy any of these bags. Keep in mind, anytime you're getting something that is in a little bag, don't throw the bag away. Find yourself a cute little bigger bag to store them in for when you're ready to travel. Another thing that I don't travel with is a lot of brushes. I take a few. So I have my main one. I have my one for my blush. And then I have my main one for my blush. And then I'll have one for just blending in everything. This brush has such dual features that it's just a variety brush. I love it. But I'm going to show you how this is like, of course, your main brush. Screw it. You have the more of the spongy type. Screw it again. And you have a lip pencil. So that's pretty much all I need. Now, I do have this for eye as well, but I didn't bring that one with me. This was the only one I brought with me. I'll try to link this. I don't think I got this off of Amazon, but everything is on Amazon. I'll find it for you. I'll find something like this, but it's just compact. I love things that are compact. So again, another bag, which I don't see the bag right now, but I know these items were in a bag. I always get sample perfumes when I buy perfume. I buy a lot of perfume based on the free gift because I love a great bag. I wear daily. It's very expensive. It doesn't last, but at least I got a gift. Maison Francis Kurkdjian 724 came out recently, and I was sent that with some Baccarat that I bought recently. Also got a sample of the Baccarat and a sample of the perfume. So there's a stronger one and there's a more of a lighter scent. Anytime I get samples of perfumes, this is the time to use them. I travel with my Givenchy that I just purchased maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, not knowing the liquid. This was like right after 9/11, maybe like 5 or 6 years after 9/11. Did not know about it. They took my Givenchy, and when I say it was a big bottle, over $140, there was only a little bit, that I used because I just gotten it. They took it. They said they were going to throw it away. They ain't throw it away. Listen, I'm still scarred from that, but it's a learning lesson, and because of it, I don't travel with perfume anymore. I travel with my sample perfumes, and I have so many of them, so many of them. I get to choose from so many different fragrances, and most of them are designer good stuff. So there you have it. I am parched. Whew, I'm talking a lot. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about are cloths. I do not wash my body with washcloths. I prefer this glove that I have. I don't have it here with me, but I'll link it. It's a glove, but it allows me to exfoliate my body each and every time I shower. We shed, even after getting out of the shower and drying off, your skin sheds, okay? You may not see it, so you don't notice it as often, but I'm telling you, we shed. So for me, I prefer to exfoliate my body each time, my back, my entire body with this glove. So that is what I use. I don't do washcloths. Now, with that said, I do have washcloths for my face. I carry this faithfully. This is my personal face cloth, so I have to carry it. Another cloth that I carry is just one that's more closer to my skin tone, because sometimes when I'm wearing the makeup, I can wipe it off, blowing your nose, wiping your face. Sometimes when you wear the mask, things get smudged or whatever. So I like to have a cloth that is the color of my skin. I actually got these from Walmart. They came in this color, white, and a gray, and then a mixture of colors. But get something the color of your skin, because a lot of times when you're in hotels, they're only going to have white. It's standard. That is all they carry is white. Now, I love white. That's all I have at home is white. I love the white. But when traveling, you don't want to get your makeup on those white cloths, because it's very, very difficult to get out, even with you trying to scrub it. So don't do it. Sometimes when you wash your face, it's still a little bit more makeup that's on there. Not much, but there's still. So people take off their makeup and then they wash their face. Because I don't use a whole lot, I don't need the makeup remover. I'll just wash it. But even still, there's little traces, just hints of the makeup that's still in my skin or on my skin. This is what I use for dry my face instead of the hotel cloth. Get a little baggie and just put them in there. So if they're wet and they don't have a chance to dry, it won't compromise the rest of your items in your luggage. Another thing that's very important is smells. Because you're packing soiled clothes when you come back home, you kind of want to have something like a potpourri type of scented bag that you can throw in your luggage, your bag with all your soiled clothes. You can put a little essential oils on here. Lemon oil is a very good essential oil because lemon is a natural freshener. Often clean my home with lemon oils because of the natural freshener that's in them. It's just a really clean, crisp, better than a linen smell to me. My favorite, a piece of lemon. Buy lemon, I cut it up, I put it in baggies. I use that sheer bag with a piece of lemon and stick it in with my soiled bag of clothes because it's a natural freshener and it does work. I typically pack my deodorant in my carry-on just in case, there's a flight delay or anything could happen. It's happened to me multiple times. But I found this natural deodorant that comes in like a push-up. Easier to pack, in my opinion, and the size is perfect for what is acceptable when traveling through the airport. Let's talk a little bit about the bags that I so love. So, from the last video that I have purchased these packing bags, which are cubes that help you organize a little better in your luggage so that you can get so much more in your luggage. without it being all balled up and all over the place, and it's more organized. I love organization, so it's not uncommon for me to have found this gem. There's a smaller version I like to put my headbands in. There is this size, which is great for shoes, smaller type of items. It has a handle. So many different versions, so many different manufacturers sell them. The prices are good on most of them. You can get an 8-piece, you can get a 10-pack piece. It's a really good investment. This particular one I want to talk about because it is where I have stored my soiled clothes. I roll my clothes when they're clean and when they're soiled. However, my soiled clothes, of course, I'm not going to put back in with my clean clothes. So what I wanted to show you was this particular bag has another mesh insert. I take the lemon and I have put it in a little bag, which is, remember I told you the more of the sheer type bags. Put it inside the actual mesh portion of the bag. Keeps those soiled clothes fresh, and I don't have to worry about any smells coming out of my luggage while I'm traveling or while my items are packed. I do this often. It works. Try it. It works. Try it. The bigger one, which I have several of these, I have 2 coats in here, a bubble coat, a long bubble coat. I have another coat, which is also long, but more of a felt. And then up here, I have about outfits for a total of 4 days. This holds a lot. I love the meshing. I love the zippers. You know, they have 2 zippers. I got mine. It's been a while. I've purchased many of them for gifts this past holiday. Over the years, anytime I hear of someone traveling, like this is the perfect gift to get. And they've evolved over the years. I mean, they're coming with the toiletries and they're coming with places for your jewelry and makeup. It's just really, really great how they've really embraced what is needed when women especially are packing. So those are really great. Back to the old video, because not just those, I linked some other goodies more for traveling. This is more what to put in the bag. Those are all of the essentials. I'm looking around because there's a lot of stuff going on here. I think those are all of the essentials that you need or that you should have when packing. I'm going to talk about that tote that many of you are just loving. I did link it in the last video, this tote here. So what I did not mention in the last video is that this is my tote for my carry-on. So it goes on top of my carry-on. We talked about that in the last video. For those of you who didn't see the last video, I'll link a picture up and show you what it looks like. This tote is an open tote. So I didn't mention that I purchased a bag organizer. This bag organizer has I'm going to take some of this stuff out so I can show you. The insert is really good for any tote you may have that has an open storage. Now, I stated before, you know, mine do click, but it's still open on the side. It's just that one little fixture. So I know that Louis Vuitton, most of those bags have, you know, you use these type of inserts for those type of bags just to keep everything together. I mean, even if the bag does close, sometimes you just want to keep things together. I like organization. I like to have my things right where I need them. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this. I did get off on Amazon. I'll link it. Sparkling, probably because of what I sprayed, but it's got a lot of pockets. So let's start with the outer part. So you have this inside pocket here, which I use for my iPad. Then inside you have pockets on the side. There's a place for your pen, for anything, basically. I'm going to show you what I've used. And then it's on both sides. You have pockets on both sides. Then in the center part, it's the zipper part. So it's a really thick part, but it zippers. So if you have something that you don't necessarily want to be exposed, you can put it in the zipper part. And then on the opposite side, it has more pockets, more room for maybe like your journal or book or writing pads. I use just about every last one of these, and it just stores everything quickly, neatly, and efficiently. So when I need to get to it, remember I said this bag is the bag that is very easily stored in front of you on the airplane. So you want to be able to get in and out of the bag at your feet for the items that you need, such as chargers and glasses or your pens or little lip gloss and things that you have. The cup, there's a place in there for the cup. Your earbuds, lotions, anything that you need to get to very easily. This is perfect for. So I'm going to link where I got this one from. There's a lot of different varieties, a lot of different manufacturers. You don't have to use the one that I use. This is not a paid partnership. I paid for all of these items. I'm just sharing them with you because they worked for me. And a lot of people always ask me, how do I do this? How do I do that? So now I'm going to pack it up, let you see where everything goes. There you have it. It's all packed up, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to just put it in my bag. And I can snap it up. And there you have it. So this is my carry-on with all of the items that I need to get to right away, right at my feet. And most of these items came from Amazon, so I will make sure I link them. Thank you for taking the time to spend with me. Oh, I forgot. Snacks. Stick the snacks in there too. On this side, I have more room where my slippers go, so we're ready to go.